Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Blood Daz.
I'm Gaynor.
Here we are, just two of us today. Cops end their careers after disturbing incident with dead body. EWU, Explore With Us.
Yeah, it's very good, isn't it?
Great channel. It's one of my favourites. I watch a lot of the longer stuff on my own. It's because he does like stuff that's on there as well. He's got quite a few channels. There's one that's EWU Crime, I think it's called, but it's like they run for like an hour long.
Yeah.
And it's the really good stuff. The way he does it, the way he put the voiceover is great.
Yeah.
But cops end their careers after disturbing incident with dead body. I'd like to know what this is. Let's go.
You been on a dead body? No, you haven't been on a dead body?
No, this is the first one.
So you gotta help move.
No. Really?
Yes.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not.
Take this. Alright, what do you want me to do?
Shield your face.
Shield.
It looks like it's mostly gas.
Go ahead and just pop all the blisters. You guys suck.
We had to do that. Yeah.
In Salt Lake City, Utah, on August 8, 2024, a routine police response to a deceased homeless male takes a disturbing and vile turn. What begins as a teaching moment for a new recruit quickly escalates, placing multiple officers under investigation for misconduct and igniting public outrage.
Sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, you gotta pop some bubbles.
The following report is based on official police.
I get these jokes and
Yeah, this is just too much.
You know, this dead body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone's life's gone.
Exactly.
Homeless man. Have a bit of respect.
I
right?
know.
That's what it comes down to.
Records, and most of the following footage has never been seen before until now. Just after 12:30 p.m., Field Training Officer Mark Keep and his trainee, Recruit Dakota Smiggle, join two other officers who have arrived on scene to confirm reports of a deceased adult male.
I don't see anything. Like his tent's not. I mean, his tent's kind of like.
Yeah, but it's like he fell into it, kind of thing. Like he fell over.
Because
like
it's in that direction. There's not blood all over it, so.
I mean,
There is blood
sometimes-
on his face, though.
Yeah.
You can see.
There's no splatter inside the tent, is there?
Oh, yeah. He does have a bloody nose. There's that smell. Okay.
I don't know.
So, I mean, it might not be a bad idea to have homicide come check.
Okay.
So. Alright. Well, let's get your take. Yep. Let's walk this off just in a bit.
Recruit Smiggle secures the scene with tape as Officer Peterson catches her colleagues up to speed on the situation.
Is his face person?
No.
No. He's been there.
But he's got a lot of blood on him.
Okay.
More than what I always see.
Officer Keep and Recruit Smiggle decide to head back to the tent to search the man's belongings for identification. As they leave, nearby officers are overheard discussing the new recruit.
That's what we call him. Smeagol. We call him Gollum. His father-in-law is Captain Small.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we give him so much. So, not to mess with the body.
Just try and get in his pockets or his bags. We don't touch the bags. Don't touch body.
Leave body alone.
Bags.
Officer Keep's explicit instructions to leave the body alone, however, won't stand for long. Among the man's belongings, they find 2 phone chargers, 1 phone, hygiene items, a plastic pen tube that Recruit Smiggle identifies as paraphernalia, and cash. No identification is found. Officer Mullinax, another field training officer, arrives at the scene and gathers additional details from the witness who first reported the body to the police.
What's up, boss?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
I'm alright. So, I was walking through, and some Polynesian dude waved me down over here. He was like halfway walking from that wall over here.
Yeah.
He gets over here. He's like, I think I found a dead body. So he's not moving. I get over there and meet him. I'm like, dude, obviously it's a dead body. Why have you called the cops? You know what I mean? He's obviously dead. And then I called you guys, stayed on the phone until the dude kind of grabbed the phone and left. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't touch nothing over there.
I got you.
That speaker that was there, you see that box?
Yeah, I saw it, box.
Yeah, that dude stole that. He took it. Yeah, it's real nice.
That's
It's a piece of
awesome.
move.
Yeah.
Piece of move, dude.
That's
I don't give a fuck.
real
It's a
nice.
dead person, man. Yeah, it's a dead person. That's no, I'm cool. It's sad.
Well, I appreciate you
Yeah.
not
Of course.
leaving and actually calling
Of
because
course.
As their conversation continues in the shade, their discussion inadvertently foreshadows a later incident that will soon bring multiple officers under intense scrutiny.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Crazy, bro.
I agree. It's pretty
It's low. It's real low. It's real low, man.
yeah. And also, I mean, you start taking stuff. Unfortunately, you start taking stuff from people who are deceased. You're starting to walk a line between desecration of a body,
Exactly.
which is
It's not a pretty charge.
it's pretty charged, but also, you know, it's kind of just to be quite honest and fair, it's a piece of thing to do.
It is. It is, dude.
So,
You don't do that. You don't do that.
The situation takes a sudden turn when a bystander alerts police to a nearby building. After explaining there are multiple people inside, the police head over to investigate.
Do you have the code? Hold on. There's stairs to the left.
Okay.
Then there goes back into the front there. Hey, Salt Lake City Police!
I'm on out.
Who's up there?
I heard him.
It's up top there. You can smell.
Imagine how low you've got to be to live your life like this.
I know.
Are they saying that they took stuff off the guy who's dead?
It sounds like it.
That's
Sounds
what-
like
yeah.
he had like a boom box or
Yeah,
something.
something like that, some kind of speaker. And
Yeah.
someone stuck it. Right.
The campfire.
Yeah, I can too.
Salt Lake City Police! We heard you up there. Come on down.
So for the most part, we all kind of stopped clearing this building because of how bad it has been. But
So are we just going to
Homicides.
barricade the door or what? Or are we
question.
going to have to look?
it's a good question. So
Because it's,
if it were just simply a trespass, I wouldn't ask my guys to go in.
yeah, I know.
The only thing is, so homicide's not coming out for this.
They're not.
No, they're not. They said they won't. So that's kind of where I'm like,
Yeah.
we push the issue and go in because
Yeah, I mean,
Probably because
Yes,
he's a
it's
drug
up to-
addict and he's homeless.
you guys with stripes, but if it was,
Just because he's drug addict and he's homeless doesn't mean he can't be murder.
No, I know, but I'm
No.
saying they obviously think he's not worth checking
Yeah, it's a
into.
bit bullshit, that,
I
isn't it?
know.
Not coming out to even look at it. When they suggested from other officers saying
Yeah.
you should come and have a look at it.
Yeah,
At
exactly.
least send someone down just to view and go, no, it's not homicide.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd barricade the door.
now he's saying if we could call in and see if anyone knows this guy, no one's in trouble.
Well, we can't get anybody to answer, so, but
Perfect.
we can do it again.
Split.
Hey, is there anybody up there that knows this guy in the tent? Your buddy in the tent, does anybody know his name?
With no response, the officer closes the door.
Can you even go upstairs and
Portable
check?
welder in one day, and I'm just
Yeah,
that
just-
man and just
Well, that,
you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
As they wait for the medical examiner to arrive, Officer Mullinex approaches Officer Smiggle and Keep and delivers a shocking warning.
just be wary. When they move him, he might explode.
Good chance he will.
You been on a dead body? No, you haven't been on a dead body.
No, this is the first one.
So you gotta help move.
No. Really?
Yes.
You helped move him?
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't think that was a thing?
No, I didn't know that. That's the job.
I've moved plenty of
No, I didn't
people.
know that.
Yep.
Okay.
Meanwhile, while standing guard near the closed building door, several officers share their perspectives on the homeless.
I don't think any of us would live the same way that the people here live when they're homeless. We'd probably have a tent and a backpack and like be out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep our stuff consolidated.
There'd be a reason they're homeless, though. Like, not like these guys where they're all dopers and
Yeah,
addicted to vices.
yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of it comes down to it. Just like this. And yeah, you can give them a diagnosis to explain it. The diagnosis is correct, but in layman's terms,
Yeah.
that's why they can't stay housed.
Trying an alternate strategy to identify the man, the officers take note of his various tattoos. They cross-reference them with their criminal database, but are unable to find a match. A sergeant contacts homicide and confirms they're not coming to the scene.
I heard that too. It's, yeah. Not really anything suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least not yet, so.
So you pick him up and there's a knife in his back.
Right? You roll him over, you're like, oh, that's a gunshot hole.
Yeah. Dude, you want to know this for
Right, but that's, yeah.
Unless there's a knife sticking out of him.
He's just got a lance in his spine.
When the medical examiner finally arrives, they quickly catch her up to speed. As she examines the body, officers exchange remarks.
Fill on a gurney.
Over, break the seal. It's awesome. You know when you take your vest off at the end of swimming, that's breaking the seal. I mean, 1,000 times worse.
Yeah. When that happens,
Okay.
I'm not even joking.
Take a big.
Yeah,
Take a big.
Or just embrace the fire. You know what? If you do that, you take a breath, I'll fire.
According to official documents, scoring a 5 is a reference to Recruit Smiggle's daily observation report.
So what do they do to break the seal on him?
Moving.
The moving. Okay. The movement is. The movement. No, they
Jostles everything up.
No.
slice him open here. Yeah, he smells pretty bad. He kind of smells a little bit like rotting fish or something.
Yeah. Does it smell you bite?
No.
It's a different smell.
It's a different smell, and it's greasy, and it'll stick in your nose for
You gotta trim your nose hairs afterwards.
I'm serious, it does.
Yeah, it'll just stay.
It sticks to you.
It's interesting how different it is.
Why do you think that is? Like, just
Because people are it's supposed to smell like that so that we aren't cannibals.
As the medical examiner retrieves a gurney with the help of 2 contractors, Field Training Officer Mullinex joins the group. His next instruction to Recruit Smiggle sets in motion a horrifying chain of events.
Hey, Buzz, I'll go help.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not. I've moved to that body. My first dead body I moved, go help.
Why are you smirking like that?
Because it's just funny. But you think it's a joke, but I legitimately.
So do you mind if we just do like some control popping?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys need any help lifting him, or?
You want to help?
I'm just. They're telling me. I think they're pranking me. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
You may not want to help, but we're going to allow him to help.
There you go.
You allow me to help? All right.
Take this.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Recruit Smiggle is handed a box cutter by a contractor working with the medical examiner's office, and his fellow officers stand by as he does the unthinkable.
Shield your face.
Shield.
It looks like it's mostly gas.
Go ahead and just pop all the blisters.
Right there?
Yes, sir.
Anything inflated?
Yeah, just poke it.
That's just gas.
Yeah. Get ball. There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you want a sheet?
Yeah.
We might just lift you.
Let me.
What's up?
You can get it.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Yes. You guys suck.
We had to do that.
That's okay.
I legitimately moved my first dead body.
Really?
I don't want him to stink though, so let's sit in the car with him.
Come sit with me. Right now. Yeah, he's right now.
Can I even listen to the pepper? You smell it now, right? It's really bad now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there was no liquid.
I was too. It was gas.
As the medical examiner moves the body to the gurney, officers Peterson and Keep share their observations.
You have to
Isn't it weird that his clothes probably fit him at one time?
Yeah, at some point he does probably.
And you know, like the Hulk when he hulks up.
Yeah.
Moments later, training officers Keep and Mullinex check in on Recruit Smiggle.
You okay?
Yeah.
Throw up?
No. No, that's fine.
Alright, just making sure.
Have you cut his arm so his fluids leak?
Yeah,
It was
you got
gas.
the blisters.
Yeah. Gas blistering though.
It wouldn't.
I'm guessing that's the thing then, because he had a box cutter on him.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the thing where they, you know, if they sat there for a time, they swell up or whatever, and you have to cut them to release the air or whatever. You know,
I don't know.
So they don't explode. I guess I don't know. I've never come across that.
So it sounds as though it's something that they do, but it's the medical examiner that would do it, not the police, and they've pranked him.
Pranked him to do it. Yeah.
Go touch the body. Like help him move. Pretty smart.
Because they started giving me about it. They're like, oh, yeah, so you're new, yeah.
So the reason I keep asking you if you're okay is the gut check, right? Because there's a lot of recruits who quit after they deal with bodies.
That's fine.
Sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, I mean, you got to pop some bubbles.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Okay.
So.
You're not going to out?
No, I'm good.
It's okay if you do.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's being genuine with us.
No, I know.
It's a bit weird, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're all right. I don't want you to pass out while we're driving or something, get lightheaded. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All good. You will have to name us about it.
Okay.
There's Paul, yeah.
At the end of the day, any and all mention of the box
The other cop needs bigger glasses. I don't think they're big enough.
cutter and the popping of blisters on the male's body is left entirely out of their official reports. Fingerprints later identified the man as 47-year-old Jason Harold Lloyd, and his family was notified of his passing. 4 days after his body was discovered, 2 unidentified officers approached a police sergeant who shared their recruits informed them of possible misconduct, launching an internal investigation by the Internal Affairs Unit. They examined the behavior conducted by several officers on scene. Training Officer Paul Mullinex, who told recruit Smiggle to help move the body, was found in violation of 4 department policies. The report describes his behavior as both discourteous and disrespectful to the decedent, as well as officer and training Smiggle.
Hey, Buzz, I'll go help.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not.
Officer Mullinex was removed from the FTO program and placed on a 3-day suspension without pay. Officer Michelle Peterson, whose comments were described as disrespectful and derogatory, showing disregard for the basic human dignity of the decedent, was found in violation of 2 department policies.
You know, like the Hulk, he hulks up. Like that.
Officer Peterson was issued a written warning. Field Training Officer Mark Keep was found to have violated 8 department policies. The report states that Officer Keep acted in a way that was unprofessional, bullying, and disrespectful of the deceased. Additionally, it was found that Officer Keep's self-admitted direction to Smiggle to not include critical details regarding Smiggle's actions in the final report did constitute a direct violation of department policies.
You guys suck.
We had to do that.
That's okay.
According to a press release from the Salt Lake City Police Department, Officer Keep resigned. Internal Affairs determined that Smiggle violated only one policy, which prohibits discourteous, disrespectful, or discriminatory treatment of the public.
Just poke it.
That's its gas.
There's no record of discipline for recruit Smiggle. A letter dated February 10, 2025, confirms the district attorney's office declined to seek criminal charges. A later examination of Jason's body did not find any trauma or injury, and according to the Salt Lake City press release, his death was ruled as accidental, though it didn't provide further details. On her public Facebook page, Jason's sister states that he had a heart of gold and continues to encourage others to share her brother's story.
Yeah, it's sad when someone passes away like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're in some kind of like hole where they can't get out of. Don't know,
It sounds like he was a drug addict.
Yeah, it does sound like that. Don't know, they found their paraphernalia, didn't they, for drugs? But at the same time, you've got to have respect to someone who's deceased and just sort of treat in any way anyone would. Don't know, can you imagine if that was their father or their brother or the mother or whatever it was, and someone's making the same stuff? They wouldn't like it.
No, they wouldn't.
Don't know, so why do it in that way? Don't know, it's a sad time for the family. They've lost somebody, and they've got some dicking about on the scene who are police officers.
I think a lot of the time they've done it so many times that it just becomes the norm to them. They don't have that like humanity of, you know. I understand like joking around and stuff like that, but they shouldn't have let it go that far.
No, and it's and not I get like the new recruit, but don't do it on a dead body.
No,
prank him on something else.
Yeah,
that might something. But not a dead body like that. It's just it is disrespectful, and hopefully they get punished in a way that's in the way it's treated right.
Yeah.
But always good EWU, isn't it?
Yes, very
hope
good.
You guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Cheers.